The NASCAR deconstruction is well underway, but the impact on Grant Park and the surrounding area is a big consideration for some downtown alders in determining whether they would support bringing the race back for another 2 years. Year 3 of the NASCAR experiment is now in the rearview mirror. The track and all the grandstand setup now in the process of being torn down. The question is, will the Chicago Street Race be back, or has this event run its course?
I think it's greater than 50-50 right now, but I think from the city's perspective, we're not quite at the level where the revenue generated from NASCAR justifies the inconvenience to residents, downtown residents in particular.
5 downtown alders have requested a meeting with NASCAR executives to review how things went this past weekend and look at the numbers. That meeting is on track to take place later this month.
This is the first year when NASCAR had the benefit of the entire event happening without being rained out or shortened like the first 2 years. So we wanted to see what it looked like to have a full weekend with a full race card and see what the attendance is, what the reaction is.
One concern that puts NASCAR's future up in the air is how much time it takes to set up and tear down everything associated with race weekend, and the impact for downtown residents and workers.
Sure, they're inconvenienced downtown, but they're kind of less inconvenienced than they thought they'd be, and I give a lot of praise to NASCAR for how they've really reduced the setup time this year so far. You know, the main thing that folks downtown, though, say is that they say, can we please not have this on July 4th weekend?
Last weekend, Mayor Johnson steered clear of indicating what he thinks the road ahead might look like for NASCAR in Chicago. Increasing the payout to the city could be an important factor.
Will the city recoup its costs for having the event? That's about $5 to $6 million. I think it's important that NASCAR pays that amount so we have this event.
The city and NASCAR have until the end of September to decide whether or not to renew the contract. Downtown alders are hoping that the mayor will take their opinions into consideration before making a decision.